Hey guys!
This is Sports Space for Big and Skip.
Peace.
Head coach opening. Yes or no? We're going to see what happens.
The refs got something dialed up too, and this is Sports Space.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back. We are back again. It's another episode, season 5 of the Sports Space podcast for Big and Skip.
Sports Space, Big and Skip. Press that like button, press that share button, press the subscribe button, tell a friend, bring a friend, come again. We back once again for y'all with a lot of content.
Yes, we are. So are you ready for Sunday Night Football?
I'm ready.
You ready? You ready?
I mean,
ready to welcome back a guy that y'all should have paid?
it's a double-bladed sword. He knows the ins and outs. He's been on the team, but I look for him to be double-teamed and chipped all game.
Double-teamed, chipped all game. For those of y'all that don't know, we talk about Packers at Cowboys Sunday Night Football. Micah Parsons to return. Packers defense is looking real solid since they've acquired Micah Parsons, whereas the Cowboys defense
do look formidable. But they didn't look so formidable last week, losing to the bad news Browns.
No, the offense didn't look formidable. They only gave up 13 points.
Right.
The defense did what they were supposed to do, but, the offense only scored 13 points. Now, granted, the Browns, they have a very solid defense themselves. Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, they have a player on their team, in my opinion, that is greater than Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett. To me, him, Max Crosby, and T.J. Watt is, and Magabosa, them is arguably the top 4, 5 best defensive players of any position I just named.
Yeah, and all them stay healthy except Magabosa, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we're not touching that.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna leave that alone. But again, in my opinion, like I said, that Packer defense looks very formidable. And to my recollection, I think the last time the Packers played the Cowboys was that playoff game where the Packers put 48 on y'all in y'all house.
Yeah, they did. They've been a thorn on our side for a minute.
I'm just saying, like, when y'all gonna beat the Packers?
Well, see, I don't want to jump too far. I just want to make a point. This is our karma. See, everybody has their time. Back during the 90s, when they had Brett Favre, we used to slap them and Reggie White up all the time on our way to the Super Bowl. We beat them 35-9 in the 94-95 season. We went to the NFC title game and lost to 10 to his San Francisco 49ers. Salute to them. They finished the job against the Chargers. But this is our time to get our asses kicked by the Packers. We did them for a while, and hopefully the pendulum will swing for us back in our favor this year.
I seriously doubt that, but hey, keep hope alive about the Cowboys, man.
Hey, I don't have too much hope. As long as things are still run the way that they run, as long as the quarterback is still who it is, as long as Bland is gambling, as long as Diggs is gambling.
I'm just saying, y'all gave up 31 points to the Bears. A quarterback who has one of the worst offensive lines in football, has been sacked more than any other quarterback since he debuted last year. Y'all didn't get one sack.
It's a gift and a curse. Obviously, it's a glaring weakness with Micah not being there for what he provided.
There you go. There you go.
But it was also with him being there.
There you go.
There was glaring weaknesses in our run defense with him being there.
But still, y'all, quarterback wasn't able to just stand in the pocket and pick y'all apart because they knew number 11 was on the other side. But now number 11 is not on the other side. He number 1 in green doing that to other quarterbacks.
Hey, absolutely. But
and y'all have no pass rush.
You know how you counteract number 1 in green or whatever number he was on the Cowboys? Guess what? You counteract that with running at him.
You have to have a running game to run at him.
I agree.
And
our run defense
who's Javonte Williams?
No, I'm saying our run defense has been porous.
Y'all defense as a whole has been porous.
I'm not talking about just
That
this
gave
year.
a
I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, that gave up 34 points to the Giants. And then 31 to the Bears, who can't do nothing offensively.
I mean, you do realize that Marcus Lawrence is on Seattle, right? That's another guy we lost.
Well, I don't know what Jerry Jones is over there doing or what he's thinking, but whatever he's doing, whatever he's thinking, shouldn't have thought that. Because it ain't working. It ain't it.
I mean, as you say often, when you run in a business, there's no room for feelings. And there's no reason. We talk about this all the time. We talk about this all the time. We talk in the aprons in the NBA, right? Why would Jerry put himself in salary cap hell for the future to pay one person? That would have meant CD, Dak, and Micah would have held up all the money.
That's not true.
The majority of it.
That's not true.
So who else? Them would have been our 3 highest paid players.
But here's what you do. Dak Prescott is your quarterback. CeeDee Lamb is your wide receiver. You build around them on offense. Micah Parsons is your best defensive player. You build around your best defensive player. You bring in a team, whether you got to make trades, whether you got
free agents or draft picks.
Either or. Free agents, draft picks, trades. You bring in a team that fits around your best defensive player. You don't let him walk, but then you play Bland, and then you pay Diggs, and all these other guys you done paid, and they look terrible. Like, they stealing money from the Cowboys. Diggs got cooked so many times against the Bears. He got cooked against the Giants.
Because he gambles, bro. He don't just play coverage.
Okay, then, so why do you pay? Look, your argument is Micah Parsons is good at pass rush, but you can run at him, right? Well, Trayvon Diggs, he gambles too much. He's too much of a ball hog. He's always going for the interception.
I agree.
So because he's always going for the interception, he gets burnt by every
made all of
receiver.
them. To me, in my opinion, Dan Quinn made all of them. They all looked at their best in his scheme, executing his game plan. That goes for all of them. Micah Parsons is a tweener. So he was able to, that was like his weapon X. He was able to utilize him and get the best out of him. Same thing with Diggs and Bland. Without Dan Quinn, they just a bunch of individuals to me. What do you think?
Well, I think that you said DeMarcus Lawrence is playing for who?
Playing for Seattle.
Their defense looks better. Michael Parsons is playing for who?
Green Bay.
Their defense looks better. So I think it was more than just their Dan Quinn people. I think that they're actually good defensive players because they've gone on to other teams with other defensive coordinators around other defensive players, and those defenses have improved.
No, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But what I was saying is, to my point, the Legion of Boom didn't look the same without Dan Quinn. Those players were great.
No, the Legion of Boom didn't look the same because they got old. Cam Chancellor got old. Richard Sherman got old. Bobby Wagner got old. Shout out to Mebane, Crenshaw Lum. He got old. Like, that defense got old.
I agree with what you're saying, bro. I'm going to use another example. The Lakers look different under Mike Dunleavy than they did under Pat Riley. Right?
Yes.
All right.
They also got old.
They did. They did.
They also got old under Mike Dunleavy. They weren't young under Mike Dunleavy. So it's not going to look the same. Like, it's not going to look the same when you age in sports. Like, you get old, some of your talents diminish, your mind don't diminish, but your talents diminish, and you may lose a step or two. You may lose an inch in your jumping ability or something like that. You may lose a...
So because you go from a 9 to an 8 or 8.5,
in sports,
does that mean that you should stop playing?
It don't mean you should stop playing, but in sports, that going from a 9 to an 8 makes a difference. In sports.
Yes,
it makes a difference. It can. It makes a difference. I want to shout out my football team real quick. I seen the stat that shocked me. 49ers are number 1 in the NFL in passing yards a game.
I understand how you shocked. Purdy is just now coming back.
Exactly.
So Mac Jones been doing that?
Apparently.
All right.
Apparently. I know Brock Purdy in the first game, I think he threw for like 270 something, or maybe 280 something. I know Mac Jones against the Saints threw for 284, and he threw for 270 something, or maybe 260 something against the Cardinals. which I was like, okay, they put up good passing numbers. You know, between them they thrown 3 interceptions, which that's not good. 3 interceptions in 3 weeks, that's not good. They've only thrown, let's see, Brock Purdy 2 touchdown passes, Mac Jones 3, 4. So let's see, they've thrown between them 6 touchdown passes, 3 games. That's serviceable. It's cool. It's 2 a game. All right, but 271 yards a game passing the ball when for 2 to 3 weeks you've been on your backup quarterback, and your only consistent receiver that played in all 3 games is Ricky Pearsall, because Juwan Jennings missed last week's game. George Kittle ain't played since week 1. Demarcus Robinson was suspended the first 3 games. We don't know when Brandon Ayuk is going to be back.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you about him.
We don't know. They said they have a target date that they are approaching of when he's going to come back, but they still don't know. But it's not looking like he's going to be back in week 6, like they said in preseason. So I got to listen. I'm going to always keep it a buck when it comes to my teams. I got to give credit where credit is due to Kyle Shanahan and Lil Kubiak, because
y'all got Lil Kubiak?
Yeah, Lil Kubiak is the offensive coordinator.
Work.
Can't think of his first name, but you don't.
Oh, they trying to do like father and son.
Yeah, I can't think of his first name, but we got Lil Kubiak. Apparently, they're doing something right now. Granted, the offense we're not lighting up the scoreboard. Like, we only put up 17 against Seattle. We only put up 26 against New Orleans, and we only put up 16 against Arizona. So it's not like the 49ers are lighting up the scoreboard. But what they are doing is they're scoring when they need to, and they're riding with, shout out to Robert Saleh, too. That young defense, 49ers have the 3rd youngest defense in football.
He came home?
Huh?
He came home?
He's the defensive coordinator again.
All right, good.
They have the 3rd youngest defense in football, and Robert Saleh got them boys balling.
All right.
Got them boys balling. Like I said, Nick Bosa's out for the year now, but I like what Bryce Huff's been doing. I like what Gennaro Green's been doing. Gennaro Green, even though he might miss this game. I like what Upton Scott's been doing, even though he's been getting burnt on a few plays. But he's a rookie. We expect that. But overall, he's been great. D. Winter's been great. Michael Williams has been great. And then, of course, Fred Warner is Fred Warner, best linebacker in football. So that defense has been it's a Robert Saleh defense.
Hey, for 3 weeks, y'all been looking pretty good.
Now, the reason why I'm not putting too much of a stock into what San Francisco's doing, even though I'm about wins, and 3-0 is 3-0, but you also got to understand we beat the Seattle team that may be good, may not be good. Fuck Seattle. We beat a Saints team that's probably the worst team in football outside of the New York Giants.
And the Browns.
No, the Browns play hard.
All right.
And to Rizzo's
the Giants play hard.
I was about to say that to Rizzo's point, because I asked this question in the chat, who's worse, the Saints or the Giants? To his point, the Giants play hard. They lost to Washington in week 1. It wasn't like they got blown out. They lost to the Cowboys. That's because Russell Wilson tricked that game off with that dumbass pass in overtime. And they lost to the Chiefs last Sunday. It wasn't like they went out and got the doors blew off of them. They played hard. It's just not a good team. They're not talented like that. They have, to my knowledge, no talent on defense, and really two talented players on offense, which is Neighbors and Scatterboo. That little white boy can play.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see what
Sure.
We're gonna see what Jackson Dart's about now that he's the starting quarterback. The Saints, on the other hand, the Saints just stink. They just stink, which is why it makes me mad that Spencer Rattler was able to do what he did against us, because he's not good. Like, he's not good.
He's not bad.
He's not bad,
great.
but he's not good. Like, he's not great like that.
What's up, G baby?
You know? So they just stink. But I don't want to get too high on what they're doing, because, again, like, tomorrow we play Jacksonville.
That's another team that plays hard.
They play hard, but
they play hard, and
but are we? How much stock are we putting in the Jacksonville Jaguars? Now Thursday night, I'm gonna see what we about, because we got the Rams.
The Louis Lamb chops.
We play the Rams. So Thursday game is what I'm gonna see what my team is about finally.
So I want to touch on this very quick while we got the opportunity to. What is going on in Miami, man?
The Dolphins?
Do you think Tua is done?
I don't think he's done, but I've been saying for years that Tua's overrated.
I've been saying that since he was in college.
He's overrated. He's not.
He's accurate, but he's not
Accurate to who?
No, I'm saying his percentages. He don't throw a lot of interceptions. He's just injury. Look, he's just an injury prone.
Are we watching the same? Are we watching the same
I'm not going off
Dolphins?
this season. I haven't been paying attention to him this season. I'm talking about overall. What they say he is an accurate quarterback that don't have a big arm.
Who said that?
Joy injury prone.
Who said that? Joy Taylor?
No, not just Joy Taylor. Not just her. A lot of people have been saying. Hey, a lot of people be saying he's accurate, but he don't got a big arm. And
she's the only person I know that said that about Tua. But she got.
Hey,
she got to defend
look,
her Miami
look
Dolphins.
Look at the money he getting paid. Obviously,
and her brother, because the Miami Dolphins.
Does Tyreek need to get out?
Tyreek needs to go, man. He needs to get out of there. I don't know where, but he needs to get out of there. It's run its course in Miami. It's run its course. Wow.
All right. So
hold on. So one more game I want to talk about. I know you don't want to get into this.
No.
So try to keep your emotions in check here.
I'm good, man.
Try to keep your emotions in check here. All right. Ravens, Chiefs. Somebody's gonna fall to 1-3, and somebody's gonna have to answer some questions.
For sure.
I'm shocked that Baltimore's where they are. Not as much Kansas City. But I am a little shocked that Baltimore is where they are right now. Because for some reason now Derrick Henry can't hold on to the ball.
I
agree. That defense is suspect.
I agree. And this is what I'll say. Both teams is going to get, in the words of Mr. 100 and the rest of their affiliations, the exposures is about to come out for both of these teams. Either time is up on Kansas City and their little shindig that they've been having going on for the last 8 years by hook or by crook, feloniously, or Michael Vick Light is going to get exposed and Coach Harbaugh is going to get exposed and the heat under his seat is going to go up. And these is not facts. This is not feelings. This is a prediction and a spoiler all at the same time. Because if the Ravens lose, people are going to be calling for Coach Harbaugh's head. If King Henry fumble again, he might get benched. They might cut him. They're definitely going to be talking. They're going to be definitely talking about he's old, he's washed, blah, blah, blah.
Saying he's old and
so he
washed,
better not fumble again.
As far as him getting cut.
He better not fumble again.
He's still one of the top 5 running backs in the league. I don't know about
this game is going to predict a lot for both team trajectories and for the AFC as a whole, because both of these teams will look to be contenders this year. Definitely Ravens. So I don't know, bro.
Hear my opinion on that. I'm gonna tell you who the pressure's on. The pressure's on Baltimore. I'm gonna tell you why. The pressure's on Baltimore because Baltimore, if you look at Baltimore's roster, just on paper,
likely
they have the most talented team in football. If you just look at their roster on offense and defense, they have the most talented roster in football. So if they lose this game and they drop to 1-3.
Before you go, who's their bad? If they lose, to your point, who's the worst look on? LJ or Coach Harbaugh?
It's a little worse on Coach Harbaugh. Because you got to think about this too. The game they lost to Buffalo, they had a big lead in the fourth quarter. They blew it.
They did.
The game they just lost Monday to Detroit, they were going neck and neck, whatever, with Detroit. And then here goes Derrick Henry with the fumble. They turn around. Detroit go score a touchdown. The game is pretty much over at that point because you playing catch up, but your defense ain't good enough to stop what they've been doing. Like Detroit ran for over 200 yards against them. Like David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs ran the ball all over Baltimore. That's crazy.
They play retro football.
That's crazy the way they beat the Ravens. Like we're gonna run the ball, 10-minute possession, 90-something yards, 15 plays. We just gonna run.
Kind of like real football, huh?
And y'all not gonna get the ball. We're not gonna let Lamar Jackson on the field to do his thing. We know Derrick Henry is a powerful back. He gonna stiff arm you to death, but he gonna expose that football.
Was that fumble his fault to you? I mean, a mistake is a mistake.
A mistake is a mistake.
If you don't see it coming and somebody sock you from behind.
Yeah, but that's true. That's true. But Derrick Henry also has to realize that I saw that I went back and watched the Buffalo game where he fumbled. I went back and watched that play, and then I came back and watched the play against Detroit. It's the same thing. You exposing the ball. You running behind 8, 9 people trying to stiff arm everybody. No, cradle that ball. Because you know what they're going to do? And they're going to knock the ball loose and throw you to the ground. And now,
has he had a fumbling problem? I don't remember.
No, that's what's crazy about it. He doesn't have a fumbling problem like that. You know how many times Derrick Henry fumbled last year? The whole season? 3. How many times Derrick Henry has fumbled in 3 games this year? 3. That's crazy. He's fumbled once a game. Because he fumbled against the Browns. They just nobody said nothing about it because they won 41-17. But he did fumble against the Browns.
He did.
So I think Baltimore is under a lot of heat. The reason why I say them and not Kansas City, because Kansas City, we know what they've done. They got 3 rings. They've been to Super Bowl 5 times. We kind of give the Chiefs a pass. I'm not going to say that they're not under pressure, though. I just think Baltimore's under more pressure.
The person under the most pressure on the Chiefs is Travis Kelce.
Trust me.
He's under the most
Travis
pressure.
Kelce is washed. Trust me. Kansas City
he's
loses.
under the most pressure to prove he's not washed.
That's true. Kansas City loses this game and they drop the 1-3. I got questions. I'm sorry. I got questions. It's gonna be time to.
I mean, their division is much improved.
Exactly. That's what I said. They dropped the 1-3, and the Chargers is still undefeated. Denver's better than they actually played.
Yeah.
Denver's better than that.
I'm about to call that boy Paxton Lynch. What's that boy name?
The quarterback?
Yeah.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
The Raiders are still the Raiders. We don't talk about them. The Raiders are still the Raiders.
The Raiders are going to raid.
The Raiders are still the Raiders.
Hey, but you know what, though?
I got a
lot of homies that's Raider fans, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
All right. We got G here now. So I want to transition over to some basketball talk because y'all know what time it is. Media days have started, so that means NBA is right around the corner. But I got a question for the room because I don't think we got into this, but it's a subject that has popped back up because Tracy McGrady will not shut the fuck up. So I got a question for the room, and he's laughing because he knows where I'm going with this. Tracy McGrady is standing 10 toes down on, if you put me on the Lakers in the early 2000s with Shaq O'Neal, I win a championship. Agree or disagree? That's the question for the room. That's the question for the room. That's why he
agreed.
Go for it.
Because with Shaquille O'Neal at that fucking time, it was not Kobe's team, and everybody know Kobe was the Robin, and he became the Batman also. So let's be real. At that time, we not talking about T-Mac and Houston Rockets.
We talking about T-Mac in Orlando.
We talking about in Orlando in this period, a window of 2 to 3 fucking years, when that nigga had 2 scoring titles, and it was really him and Kobe talk. Now, we know who edged that out at the end, but let's be real. T-Mac was a nigga who scored 13 points in 30 fucking seconds. He was unmotherfucking.
After his Orlando days.
He was still unfucking. No, he was unstoppable. He was unfucking stoppable. Kobe would get 30. That nigga would get 32. Now let's be real.
No, we saw it.
Ain't nobody on Portland would have stopped no motherfucking Tracy McGrady. And not with Shaquille O'Neal, because like he said, nigga.
We're talking about that Shaquille O'Neal.
That
Shaquille O'Neal.
That Shaquille O'Neal. So yes, like I said, I can't say he would have won 3, but one with Shaquille O'Neal, hell fucking yeah, one with Shaquille.
I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna piggyback what he said. I agree with you. I think they would have got 1.
Yeah.
And the year they would have got 1 was the 99-2000 season when Shaq was peak, tip top, MVP.
Yeah.
Should have been unanimous. You fucking Fred Hickman.
Yeah.
That Shaq?
Yeah.
I think Tracy McGrady wins the championship with that Shaq.
Yeah.
2001, 2002 is my question of whether they would have won a championship that year, because that was the 2 years where Kobe kind of took more of a, all right, the fourth quarter is my time role. Shaq is waiting till the finals to get into peak Shaq form. So we're going to let Kobe carry. Do I think Tracy McGrady would have been able to do that? Yes and no. Yes, because of Tracy McGrady's God-given talent, his God-given ability, he would have been able to do that. But I think the mindset, because you would have had to ask Tracy McGrady, all right, I need you to be what Kobe was at that time, that dog, that fuck you, Shaq, I'm doing this. To where Phil Jackson got to say, Kobe, fall back. We need Shaq. Shaq, we got to run the offense through Shaq. Do I think Tracy McGrady had that mentality to? No, I think Tracy McGrady would be like, it's Shaq's team. Go ahead, Shaq.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Me seeing Tracy McGrady on Gil's Arena, I don't know. That nigga more of a nigga than Kobe ever was.
No,
I can't really say that.
That's off.
I can't really say that he wouldn't be like fuck Shaq. Because I didn't even know the nigga even talk like that. I didn't really even know, like, you feel me? Like, you gotta remember, sometimes niggas play the positions niggas have to play. You feel me? And at that time, when you feeling yourself like that, because I ain't gonna lie, like, we only talk about a period in time. And that's why I give Tracy McGrady what he say. Because if you give that nigga, we all know between that fucking window, it was only one game that separated, that made niggas stop saying, is out of T-Mac, and we remember the game that we all seen. But anybody else in the league fucking with Tracy McGrady?
No, of course
stopping
not.
Tracy McGrady?
No.
If he on the run, on a tangent, he'll tear any nigga ass and he had a dog mentality.
Let me say one more thing. Here's why I lean towards the other way. Because McGrady had an opportunity to do that.
Well, who though?
2008 with the Rockets. He had...
But that's not the same Tracy McGrady. Remember.
But he didn't fall off that much, though.
But it's still not the same. Remember, he not talking about the Rockets. He only... So Kobe, when he went back-to-back in 2009, 010, he wasn't Kobe in 2001. Yeah.
He wasn't that Kobe.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not
saying... He wasn't that Kobe.
But remember, we're not comparing... That's why Kobe is who he is.
We gotta let Skip go. But hold on, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
2000, when the Lakers won the championship in 2009, with that roster, Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, and all them, you put Tracy McGrady on that team. Do they win the championship?
No, but
no. Hold on.
Talk about that.
I know
Tracy
that,
McGrady, that Kobe. Remember, that's why he said Kobe is the man. He never said I'm better than Kobe. He said in this point of time from this window, Kobe is Kobe his whole career. He said from this window. So that T-Mac Rocket and that Kobe, they're not. That's when Kobe figured out he just elevated past everybody. This T-Mac right here.
I just don't think with the stuff that Shaq was doing, I don't think Tracy McGrady would have went at Shaq the way Kobe did. Yeah, but that's my thing.
But the thing about it is, does Shaq do the shit he doing if Kobe Bryant don't start thinking I'm motherfucking Batman of the team? Because if Kobe keep playing his position, I think the Lakers win another 3 more motherfucking championships. Instead of letting Shaq know, even if you're not the same Shaq, all you have to do is sometimes you got to play mental games with people. You are the man still. And that
But you got it.
Shaq gave up. We know how he gave up that when they lost that motherfucker. What y'all? He was like, nigga, oh, you the man? Nigga, go ahead. Be the motherfucking man. And then he left and he played his position with D Wade and they won the championship. Now go ahead, Finn.
Look. I want to say this, bro, because I don't agree with none of that. I think this is all revisionist history. First and foremost, before I get into anything I want to say that this is fucking preposterous and disrespectful. The niggas is saying this shit after Kobe Bryant dead. My nigga, it's just foul, out of pocket, out of line, out of sorts. My nigga Chuck, Allen Iverson is better than fucking T-Mac.
Whoa, okay.
Now,
go ahead. Whoa.
Yeah, I said it.
Whoa.
Chuck.
Whoa.
Now, to my point.
I love AI, but
to my point. You can't take and put a Phantom grill on a fucking 300 and think you got a Phantom. You can't fucking put fucking spinner hubcaps on your shit and think you got spinners on it, nigga. Now, that nigga T-Mac, for him to have to go to that one point in time, let's be honest. If Grant Hill didn't get hurt, you would have been the sidekick on the team, nigga. Just like you was the sidekick in fucking Toronto, nigga. Stop playing. Let's be honest. And we're going to be honest. After the 2000 season, when my nigga Kobe Bryant came back with the fucking jacket, it was no more Batman and Robin. It was Batman and Superman, nigga. Batman and Superman. The Lakers were the Justice League. It wasn't no sidekick.
Kobe didn't become Superman until 2001.
Wasn't no sidekick.
In 2000, Kobe was Robin. It was clear.
2000, he was the sidekick. 2001, 2002,
Shaq
2003, 2004, he wasn't no fucking sidekick. Gilbert Arenas and everybody else to say that shit, that's hater and slander shit. Nobody would say if Kobe Bryant was alive. If Kobe Bryant was alive.
Listen, no.
Gilbert Arenas
said
Kobe Bryant was saying Kobe was robbing.
said it himself. They called him the sidekick.
Kobe was 1B. He wasn't 1A. He was 1B. Let's get it clear.
Okay.
Now
Batman is
the
1B.
only thing
Superman is 1A.
The only thing I don't agree with that Gilbert Arenas and them was saying was they compared Kobe Bryant to Scottie Pippen. First of all, cut the bullshit.
But they got the proof though. Gilbert Arenas got the proof of the media saying this about.
I got proof of the
Gilbert Arenas is the fucking troll and the hater.
Stop. I got proof of the media comparing Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan.
No, how you gonna compare everybody to Michael Jordan if it's not your team? Though?
Go watch the 2000 finals.
It's not your team. Though.
Go watch the 2000 finals.
Remember.
Go watch the 2001 West finals.
Listen, what he says is when they start that shit, when Michael Jordan comes back to the league. Remember what I said?
He didn't get out the first round, bro.
Gilbert Arenas, that nigga is I gotta give it to him.
He didn't get out the first round.
He be on some. But when it comes to, it don't matter. Listen,
they weren't comparing Kobe to Scottie Pippen, bro.
No, that nigga was not the man. He was.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, no one was comparing Kobe Bryant to Scottie fucking Pippen.
Then listen.
No one.
Then listen.
No one.
Then why did Kobe Bryant sabotage that team? Then.
What do you mean? Why did he sabotage the team? He got tired of Shaq. He wanted to be the man, but they wouldn't let him. But the media was not comparing him to Scottie Pippen.
So listen, be the man. Listen, why do you want to be the man if y'all winning?
Nigga, come into fucking camp not over 400 pounds.
But guess what? They're winning.
Lazy.
They were
winning,
but at the end of the day,
we need Orlando Shaq. Be in shape, bro.
If you come into the league and you talk about, I want to be the best ever, at some point you're going to get tired of being second fiddle, especially if the person who's supposed to be the man is, again, Shaq. Again, Shaq was the man. Don't get me wrong. I am not disagreeing with that. But Shaq was coming into camp overweight, out of shape. I got injured on company time. I'm a heel on company time. Those are words from Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
And Kobe Bryant is like,
the leader don't say that.
We trying to win. We supposed to follow you. You the leader.
But,
you want to come into camp out of shape? All right, fuck you.
Here we go.
But
coming in shape, out of this, was they still the champions at that
They
time?
were. The reason why is because
I'm just asking the question.
No, they were. But
because the other team didn't have a center to guard him.
Listen. No. You got to remember.
And he's fucking 100 pounds more than them.
Skip, listen. You got to remember, like I said, 2000, we're not arguing 2000. So let's just take 2000 out of it. That was Shaq, and Shaq. And then game 4 against the Pacers, Kobe.
Right.
Not arguing that. 2001, though, when the Lakers played Sacramento in the second round, Shaq, first 2 games, game 1, 44-21. Game 2, 43-20. Sacramento's like, can't do shit with this dude. We're going to double him. Yeah. Can't do nothing with him.
Yeah.
So then Kobe is like, oh, who the fuck y'all think I am? 36 in game 3, 48 in game 4.
To me, that makes T-Mac point even more.
It does make T-Mac point.
Because if you double T...
It does. But it does. But hold on. It does.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not finished.
T-Mac
let me finish. Let me finish.
Listen.
Let me finish.
Double Shaq.
Kobe eat. Let me finish, though.
Double Shaq. T-Mac don't eat?
No, T-Mac does eat. Let me finish, though.
His jumper is broke.
No, it's not.
He's not that, my nigga.
No,
stop playing.
You're going too far.
Stop playing.
You tripping. Hold on. 2001, though. When the Lakers played the Spurs and Kobe averaged 34, 7, and 7 in that series, Shaq was not getting double because they were guarding him with David Robinson. Shaq was getting single coverage by David Robinson. So, I'm not saying David Robinson is some defensive stopper, but he's David Robinson. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yes, he's a Hall of Famer.
So they said, we don't have to double Shaq. Right. We need to worry about that number 8 on the perimeter.
Yeah.
And Kobe still put up 34, 7, and 7.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie.
Getting doubled. Getting doubled.
Lie, man. What are you talking about? How many scoring titles
T-Mac got? You put dubs on T-Mac.
How many scoring titles do T-Mac have? And what was that? And what was that? He didn't get
out the first round.
I think 02 and 03.
And what did he average?
He didn't get out the first round.
I think 03 averaged 32, and I think 02
he didn't get out the first
30.
round.
No,
he didn't get out the first round.
I'm not you, Joe. Yeah, I'm talking to this man right here.
To your point, I think T-Mac does win. If you put him on that 3-peat Lakers team,
he's not a winner. He don't have a winning track record.
I think he'll get 1.
He never had the same team In
He had
Orlando.
Yao Ming.
No, listen.
No, we're not talking about Houston.
See,
We're talking
that's
about
why
Orlando.
I keep saying,
We're
bro.
talking about Orlando.
Stop playing, man.
Niggas be letting their emotions
No,
get
I'm
about
not
Orlando.
being emotional.
I think
Did
I'm
this
not
man
being
say his
emotional.
whole career?
I think T-Mac
Joe,
did.
what
I'm
did
not
this
being
man say? What
emotional.
did
He
he
said
say?
this
No,
with
he
Shaq.
put
The
more on his
3-peat.
career
At
than
what
it needs
time
to be.
period?
2000 and 2000.
Did he say Houston Rockets?
No.
Did he say with Yao Ming?
No.
Did he say with Shaquille O'Neal?
No.
The
He said
No.
with
3-peat.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Three-peat.
He didn't get out the
He will
first
get
round.
no. He will get one.
Yeah.
He didn't get
I'm
out.
not
He
gonna
got
lie.
ran out
I'm
of
not gonna-
Orlando.
Listen, I'm not gonna be. Listen, look.
Yeah.
The only reason.
It's not emotional. This is what actually happened.
Nah.
This
Listen,
is what
listen.
actually happened.
T-Mac has never
let's
had.
get
Yeah, a bunch of
What was
individual
T-Mac
stats.
team in
He
Orlando?
didn't get out the first round. Why are
What
we
was
talking
T-Mac-
about him?
What was T-Mac team in Orlando?
How is a nigga who didn't get out the first round talking about
the-
what championship
no,
he would have
name
won?
the team. Name
Bro,
the team in
answer my
Orlando.
question.
Listen,
How is a nigga who
see,
didn't
look,
get out the first
this is you
round
asking nigga
and
a
we're talking about
question.
what championship
Name
he
the
was going to win?
Orlando team.
Let's pull it up.
Yes, name the Orlando team.
It ain't about the Orlando team.
What?
How is a nigga who didn't get out the first round and we talking about what championship he was going to
Hold
win?
on, is this
Explain
not a,
that.
Wait, I keep hearing.
I can see if a nigga got to the Western Finals or
Look.
made it to the championship by himself and lost. And then we say, oh, if he got with Shaq, he would have won.
Gilbert Arenas be having a point about
Gilbert
that
Arenas
ring
is a
culture.
hater.
Nigga, not.
He's a hater.
All right.
Allen Iverson
And a
is
clown.
above Scottie Pippen on the all-time list, and he don't got no fucking rings, and Scottie Pippen has 6.
When it comes to individuals, like if we just ranking like individuals, Hall of Fame legacies and all that Hall of Fame.
Now, how does
stats and all
Scottie
that,
Pippen not higher than all them niggas, and they got 6
No,
rings and got...
to your point, if we just doing like just individual rankings,
Yeah.
forget
Yeah.
team accomplishments and
Yeah.
all that. We're just doing individual accomplishment, individual accolades.
Yeah.
Then Allen Iverson is better, like miles better than Scottie Pippen. Like it's not even close.
But no, but...
Now we talk about
Better
legacies.
than T-Mac.
Then that's where we start talking about. Okay, the legacy is
No.
Pippen won 6. Iverson,
This
but
all I say with Gilbert Arenas be
hold
having
on,
a
let me.
point.
No, he do be having a point.
Because he said, how the fuck...
Like I said, the only thing I didn't agree with Gilbert Arenas when
Yeah.
he said they compared him to Scottie Pippen. No, they didn't.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
No, they didn't.
All right, yeah.
Everything else,
Yeah.
no argument.
Yeah.
But
Gilbert
they
Arenas
compare
is an
Kobe to Scottie
entertainer.
Pippen.
He gonna
That's
say
false.
whatever is
No,
Hold
he
on.
be having
Hold
facts.
on.
So let him read it.
So
Watch this.
this roster, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Daryl Armstrong. And I'm just gonna name the names
Yeah.
that y'all might be familiar with.
Yeah.
Daryl Armstrong. Y'all might remember this name: Andrew DeClerc, Pat Garrity, Gordon Garachek, Drew Gooden, older Horace Grant, Grant Hill when he played, Sean Kemp, Tracy McGrady, Mike Miller. I ain't gonna name them.
What point are you trying to prove?
But
Nigga.
Mike Miller was the second player on that roster. The second
You
best
can't
player
put a
on that
nigga who
roster.
didn't get out the first round in the championship aura.
Wait, what
You can't even do it,
No,
man.
we're not putting him in the championship order.
You are. You saying if you take a nigga that's a loser, then nigga get out the first round with a
How?
sidekick
He's
and put him
team
with
lost.
Shaq.
Look, hey, listen,
No,
look,
he's
look,
not
look,
Kobe.
look.
Tracy McGrady, I never said he was Kobe. Listen what we
We're not
said.
saying Tracy McGrady is Kobe.
We said with Shaq. We didn't say individually.
I think
we said
it's-
with Shaq.
I think-
Remember what we said with Shaq?
I think in 2000.
Who was Shaq win with?
Listen,
Penny. I mean, with Kobe and Wade, right? T-Mac is not Kobe or Wade.
listen.
T-Mac.
It took
Listen.
Shaq to get with Wade and
Man, I
fucking
ain't gonna
Kobe
lie.
to win a
That's why I said,
championship.
bro,
Hold on, listen.
He had great supporting
I think-
actors,
I
and
think-
he didn't go to the playoffs till he got Penny.
I think that.
These are facts, not my feelings.
I think that in the 1999-2000 season when Shaq won MVP
Right.
and was one vote from being the first unanimous MVP winner, Fred Hickman. I know I said that earlier, but I'm going to keep bringing that up because you cost Shaq a unanimous MVP.
Right.
I think if you would have put any two guard on that Laker team in 99 and 2000, whether it would have been Penny, whether it would have been Tracy McGrady, whether it would have been Ray Allen, whether it would have been Vince Carter, Allen
Vince Carter is better than
Iverson,
T-Mac.
Allen
What are we
Iverson,
talking about?
Allen Houston, Michael Redd, any two guard put on that Laker team 1999-2000 because Shaq was that damn good.
Right.
They would have won the championship.
Yeah.
We could talk 2001 and 2002.
Right.
But
Yeah.
1999-2000,
Yeah.
you put any two guard on that team.
Yes.
In
They're winning.
1999-2000, T-Mac was a sidekick to Vince Carter, his better cousin.
What are you talking about?
He said 1999-2000. In that time, that year,
Was he? Yeah, he was. He
Yeah.
was the dunk contest. Yeah, he
sidekick
was.
to Vince Carter.
Nah, I think if you put T-Mac on that 99-2000 Laker team, they still win the chip.
Bro.
They still win the chip.
Bro.
Shaq was that damn. Like, come on, man. This dude averaged 38 and 17 in the finals.
Bro. You ever... One thing about
That
Kobe...
was Shaq's-
You know T-Mac was that good?
Shaq averaged 30 that year.
Because Kobe Bryant never sidestepped when they used to be talking about T-Mac. He would have said it. He'd have been like, man, he never said. Other niggas, he'd be like, man, how dare y'all be? He knew.
Blasphemous.
Kobe
is dead.
T-Mac's my guy, man. T-Mac was on Kobe level. It just, like I said, there was always like,
right.
It's always like Kobe was here and T-Mac was there.
Yeah.
It was always that.
But that's enough to win with Shaq.
Yeah, it is. You're right. But it was because Kobe had that different level that T-Mac couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If Vince Carter got out the first round,
as far as talent-wise,
and that's his cousin, wouldn't that make him better than his cousin?
Man, first round with who though? Listen,
it don't matter about who.
Yes,
if you put him on that level, he should have been able to get out the first round.
This would be wrong. This would be wrong with people.
At least once.
Basketball is
Allen Iverson got out the first round. Stephon Marbury got off the first round. Ray Allen got out the first round. We're talking about all his peers. They all got out the first round.
Team sport.
They all got out the first round.
Do you hear the nigga he named?
They all got out the first round.
Do you hear the people he named?
Hey, man. Steve Francis got out the first round. Catino Mobley got out the first round. I'm naming all his peers.
Is it a team sport, though?
I'm disappointed in you for putting Catino Mobley in that category.
Hey, I'm going to keep going with niggas that's his peers that got out the first round. No. We talking about T-Mac.
I'm just going to stop you at Catino Mobley. I'm disappointed in you. He's not on that level. Stop it.
All right,
don't do that shit again.
Is this a team sport?
Catino Mobley not, but don't do that shit again.
Is this a team sport? Is this a team sport?
It is a team sport. I feel you. But this nigga that got out the first round with bad players.
Is this a team sport? That's all
it is a team sport.
The hell, nigga, you don't individually not get out the playoffs, nigga. Okay. Your team
he
don't
wasn't
get
the best player on his team. If Grant Hill didn't get hurt,
nigga,
he's the
better
star.
than Grant Hill,
he's
bro.
the star. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Listen, Grant Hill never
If Grant Hill don't get hurt,
here we go.
If Grant Hill don't get hurt, a lot of shit will be written. If Penny Hardaway don't get hurt, a lot of shit will be written.
Penny Hardaway, that's another story. Grant Hill was...
I think
if Penny
and Shaq would have stayed together in Orlando, I think they would have got one.
Penny Hardaway different.
Penny Hardaway was that nigga, bro.
This is the thing I be talking about Grant Hill.
Penny Hardaway disrespect would not be tolerated.
Grant Hill is the player that, listen, if he would have never got hurt, but we never even seen his peak potential. See, this is what they be saying about Grant Hill that be crazy to me. We knew the trajectory, but we seen what Tracy McGrady looked like.
They were saying he was next while Jordan was playing.
No, listen, they were saying
winning.
He was at peak, bro. But we never seen peak, though. This is what I mean, though. It was, yes, you can't. You seen Tracy McGrady at the peak
of losing.
Can I say this?
I'm talking about the skill.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Y'all might kill me for what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, and I'm following me here. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Yes.
When the Clippers traded for Paul George and they signed Kawhi Leonard, what they start calling him? Or was the next Jordan Pippen?
Yeah.
Because what they both could do on offense and what they both could do on defense, right?
Right.
Let's go back to that Orlando team.
Right.
If Tracy McGrady, if Grant Hill stays healthy,
oh yeah, if he stay healthy,
I think they could have been that.
Yeah.
I think they
I'm
could
not
have
gonna
been
give him that because
I think they could have been.
We all wanted to see him.
I think Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady. I would have loved to have seen the NBA Finals: Lakers, Shaq and Kobe versus Orlando, T-Mac and Grant Hill.
No, that would have been
great. That would have been
crazy.
crazy.
I'm not taking away from Grant Hill. All I'm saying is when Finn be talking about Grant Hill, bro, listen, bro. Tracy McGrady, I don't know what you talking about, bro. But, bro, I remember every nigga remember these conversations, brother.
Those were real conversations.
It was a real conversation. Who was better at this time? Tracy McGrady or Kobe Bryant? That was not
Tracy
a fake
McGrady
conversation.
is the original James Harden. Stats that don't mean nothing.
No,
they never win nothing.
No, these were real conversations.
Never win nothing.
I remember.
Stats that don't mean nothing.
Man, I remember when I was working in Foxwoods Mall having these conversations with cats at work. When I was working at Finish Line. Tracy McGrady or Kobe Bryant. These were real. These were heated conversations too.
The magazines that I was reading, and the conversation with the guys I was having was, me and you. Who's the best players in the NBA? Chuck Iverson or Kobe Bryant?
Nah,
not Mr. First round exit.
Mac was in that conversation, bro. T-Mac was in that conversation.
T-Mac was in that conversation.
When T-Mac got to Orlando, he was in that conversation.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what you talking about, boy. Like, nigga, like, for real, bro. I remember this.
The answer.
Because I remember the game that I seen that I was like, nah.
You talking about the game where they both scored 38? T-Mac did that spin move off of Kobe, and then Kobe went back down and dunked on all of Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went at it.
Yeah.
But the game where that conversation got shut down was the game at Staples Center when Kobe said, "Nah, I got this nigga. You not doing shit no more the rest of the game."
Yeah.
And T-Mac didn't do shit. That's when that conversation got shut down. When Kobe said, "Nah, bro."
Yeah, listen, but we all we talking about is with Shaq though, bro. This is not. I never.
1999, 2000. You put Tracy McGrady on that team. They win
I got another question. Let's go off this.
Any two guard. Shaq is that good.
Tracy McGrady could have done what Allen Iverson did, winning the MVP and carrying that team to the finals.
Yes, I do.
No,
I do.
He never got out the first round.
I think, but okay.
But go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna pull up that 2001 the 76ers roster. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I tell you, like he this nigga. I couldn't remember a nigga on that team but Mike Miller.
Derek Armstrong was in that team. I remember that on.
Who the fuck is Derek Armstrong? I don't know. Listen, remember, I'm not a basketball watcher like you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Remember, when a regular
on,
person, I watch basketball, but if you are even I know who Mike Miller was. Think about what I'm telling you. I don't know who the fuck Derek Armstrong is.
I think Mike Miller was Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I know. I don't know no fucking Derek.
So let's beat this 2001 Sixers roster that went to the finals.
Right.
Am I looking at the right roster? Yeah, I am. This is a team that went to the finals.
Right.
Roger Bell, who was a good defender.
Yes.
Matt Geiger was serviceable. Tyrone Hill was serviceable. AI, Jermaine Jones was serviceable.
George Lynch on that team?
George Lynch. Todd McCullough was serviceable. Vernon Maxwell was old. Why was he on that team? Aaron McKee was Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah.
Dikembe Mutombo was Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Remember they had Theo Ratliff, who was going to be Defensive Player of the Year, but they traded him for Dikembe Mutombo. Eric Snow was the starting point guard.
Yeah.
And Larry Brown was the Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I think if you take AI off that team, put T-Mac on that team, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't beat the Lakers in the finals.
They don't beat the Lakers, but they
because they still would have had to deal with Shaq and Kobe. Bro. But do they get to the finals? Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro.
Absolutely.
Actually,
now I'm gonna look at that Raptors team. I'm gonna look at that Raptors team because you said they got
T-Mac is. He's Paul George. Same
T-Mac better than Paul George.
Same player.
T-Mac
same lazy work ethic.
T-Mac better than Paul George. Don't do that to T-Mac. He better than Paul George. All right.
Paul George went out the first round.
I think T-Mac individually is better than Paul George. Paul George may have had a better team. Now, that Raptors team that got to the second round against those Sixers that had Vince Carter on it, you had guys like Muggsy Bogues, who was old, Chris Childs, Keon Clark, Del Curry was on that team. He was old. Antonio Davis, he was old. Mark Jackson was old. Tracy Murray, Charles Oakley was old. They had an old-ass team. Damn, Kevin Willis was old. They had an old-ass team.
They had a lot of experience.
They had a lot of experience. So
that was they had a lot of experience.
So
what they lacked for them niggas was they knew how to win because of experience.
Yep.
But that Tracy McGrady roster, that shit was terrible.
I can't believe y'all niggas sit up here with a straight face and say T-Mac is as good as or better than fucking Allen Iverson.
No,
y'all smoking some good weed. Y'all
how that not listen? We only said between this window. I never said
in that window it was Iverson and Kobe.
Listen, I never said
and Ray Allen
and
Stephon Marbury.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Tracy McGrady was better than Stephon Marbury.
And Steve Francis.
Tracy McGrady is better than Steve Francis.
Bro. Listen, I don't listen.
Let's not do that.
We not talking about for career,
that, bro.
Listen,
we're talking about early 2000s. That's it.
We are talking about early franchise.
Tracy McGrady is better than him.
Come on, bro.
Tracy McGrady is better than Steve Francis.
Listen,
bro.
I'm not talking about Allen Iverson career to Tracy McGrady
career. No disrespect.
That ain't what I fucking said. I said Orlando at this time, Tracy McGrady. This is like a 3-year window. This ain't even a big window. But in them 3 fucking years, in that 3 fucking years, Tracy McGrady was a
great individual scorer that lost in the first round.
We not
every year.
We just talk about.
And at the end, Orlando stank.
We talk about the.
That's why he jumped up out of there.
We talk about the individual.
So what did the Lakers need when Shaq was being double teamed? What did the Lakers need when Shaq was taking a break? A nigga who could score the fucking basket. So that's what he could not be. That's what Tracy McGrady could not do, is get buckets.
If we was talking about Allen Iverson,
you wild, man. You wild, Skip.
Even if we were talking Paul Pierce, and I don't even like him.
You wild,
I can see you
saying
that.
How many people have won the scoring title averaging 32 and 30 points, though?
James Harden?
No, how many? That's not a lot.
Not many.
No, I could name a few.
Not many, though.
What does that mean?
32 points.
He didn't get out the first round.
He
hasn't earned the right for us to talk about him in that regard.
It's hard to average 30 points.
How's the nigga didn't get out the first round?
During that time.
In that time.
The only people that were doing it at that time was
How?
Was him.
It was killers.
It was him. It was Kobe and it was AI. I think that was it.
Yeah.
The only people that was averaging 30. It was them three.
Only 3 people in the league was
them
doing
three.
that. None of them other niggas you talk about trying to compare to Tracy McGrady ever averaged 30 fucking points.
In 2000, the year Shaq won MVP, averaged 30. It was the only time he's ever averaged 30.
Yeah. I just think we have revisionist history.
How? We not making up them nigga numbers.
Wing players, though, not non-centers, it was only them three. It was Shaq.
He didn't get out the first round.
It was AI, Kobe, and T-Mac.
What did he do to garner for him to be spoken of this highly?
Nigga,
not even just crazy. What did he do for himself to be speaking of himself that highly?
Individual play.
It's crazy that T-Mac won the scoring title during that time when Allen Iverson was the number one scorer.
He beat Allen Iverson for the scoring title.
Allen Iverson was the number one scorer
2 times in a year, 2 times.
AI was the number one scorer.
Did he not beat him twice? See, that's why I say you take away history, but he beat Allen Iverson twice for the scoring title.
I think the year AI won MVP, he won the scoring title. 2001, AI won the scoring title.
And don't act like Tracy McGrady wasn't on all teams also, nigga.
Yeah.
He just wasn't on, he was on all teams, nigga. Defense too, my nigga. Let him stop playing. Like, if the nigga was a two-way player. Stop playing, bro. He wasn't like that nigga just could score. The nigga played defense too, because he played defense, nigga. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Like I was saying, bro, I don't know. You be taking the individual part sometimes, bro. Listen, nobody said Tracy McGrady whole career to Allen Iverson. Nobody said Tracy McGrady the whole year to Kobe Bryant.
I don't care. No point. He was a good scorer. That's it.
No, he was a great scorer.
You got niggas that score a lot of points, but they don't win nothing.
Listen, to average
they don't go nowhere in their career, so they don't deserve audience.
To average 26 points or 27 points a game, you're a good scorer. To average 30 and 32 points in the season, you're a great fucking scorer.
If you're shooting the most shots on the team, you should.
I mean, you got to shoot the ball to score points. I mean, that's kind of...
That don't make you a well-known player
like
you shoot a bunch of fucking bad shots.
You can't score if you don't shoot the ball.
What the Lakers needed was buckets. That's why we say he could have won with Shaq.
They not even the same kind of player, bro. He not... Bro, how you gonna take a nigga who never won, never got out the first round, never played in that type of high level basketball, and say you put him with that player?
Kobe himself,
like, come on, bro.
Kobe himself, when they did the interview, him and Tracy McGrady sat down with Rachel Nichols at ESPN interview when Rachel Nichols stood at ESPN. Kobe himself said Tracy McGrady was just as talented as I was.
He was being nice
with more athleticism.
We know Kobe Bryant is not nice at all.
He was being nice.
Nigga, he's not nice. He told a nigga, don't talk to me, you so weak on the team.
Oh, guess what,
nigga?
He did.
So,
I don't like Paul Pierce, but he's not a choke artist. And that's what T-Mac is. So get that choke artist out of here.
First of all, Tracy McGrady's better than Paul Pierce. Don't do that. That's twice you did that. Twice you did that. Don't do that.
Listen, career-wise,
don't do
I'm going with the op.
Don't do that.
Career-wise,
I've got a ring.
Listen,
Tino Mobley was first. This is second. You got 2 strikes.
Career-wise, I'm gonna agree with you. Paul Pierce, career-wise, is better than Tracy McGrady.
Yes, career-wise, but peak for peak, height for height.
What did Kobe? Now y'all might roast me.
Height for height.
Why is T-Mac a fucking Hall of Famer? He didn't win shit, do shit.
Because it's
nothing.
Because of his.
He didn't revolutionize the game.
Allen Iverson didn't win shit.
Allen Iverson didn't win shit neither. Can I answer that question? Can I answer that question?
MVP.
Can I answer that question?
Finals.
Can
I
I
got
answer
the first round?
That ain't won nothing.
Can I answer that question? You get to the Hall of Fame based off of your individual talent.
Yes.
Not team success.
Right.
Individual talent.
Ginobili in the Hall of Fame. Is he better than T-Mac?
Individually, Tracy McGrady belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Tracy McGrady's legacy is based off of his team success, which is why his legacy is he never got out the first round.
Right.
But he is a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
So is Allen Iverson.
Yes. So is
Charles Barkley. So is Reggie Miller. So is Patrick Ewing and Karl Malone and John Stockton.
And made it to the finals.
They didn't win shit.
And made it to the finals.
But they never won.
What the fuck?
They never won.
Almost do not count, bro.
John Stockton never won the MVP. They never won a ring. Reggie Miller never won an MVP.
Was he ever an MVP contention?
Patrick Ewing never won an MVP. Neither did Reggie Miller.
He got out the first round though.
But they
got to the finals.
But their legacy is they never won a championship. Carmelo Anthony, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest scorers we ever saw.
Yes.
Never even made the finals.
Never even made what?
Never made the finals.
See?
He got out the first round.
Carmelo Anthony not better than Tracy McGrady.
Hall of Fame talent's going to get out the first round.
Carmelo Anthony and Tracy McGrady about the same to me.
Yeah.
They about the same to me.
They about the same.
They about the same. I'm not going to say one
They
was better.
get
They
you
about the
buckets.
same. They going to come out and give you 30.
Bro.
Both of them.
But when
They
nigga
gonna come out
you
and
know
give
can
30.
score 13 points in 30 seconds?
33
Nigga,
seconds.
what the fuck are you
A
talking
hot dog with a lot of mustard on it.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck how many. Listen, I don't give a fuck how many
That
times.
shit was impressive,
I
bro.
don't give a time how many of us,
That
three
shit
of
was
us shoot
impressive.
right here in 30 seconds. We ain't making no fucking
I
30
don't want to do
points.
that.
That shit was
can you
impressive.
do that?
Not about
shit
me.
was
No,
impressive.
said it's a team.
No, can you
That
do
was
that?
impressive.
Let's be real. Can you do that?
That was impressive.
I don't play sports no more. I'm
Answer
retired.
the
My
question.
foot hurt.
Could you ever
I
score
don't
13
know.
points?
I ain't in there.
Get the fuck
I'm
out
not putting
of
myself
here,
in that
man.
category. I'm not a professional.
Nigga, no, we ain't gotta say that. Nigga, that is crazy. Nigga, at a professional level.
One
Even
night only.
at a nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's going down in history.
Yeah, that was impressive. 13 points in 33 seconds.
Man, you know how many
is
people that
impressive.
they mentioned before him, bro? It's
'Cause
not
his
even
career-
And there's a lot of people they mentioned after him. But
Yes.
the point is that you can't talk the history of the NBA.
You can't tell the story of the history of the
No, you
NBA
can't.
without him.
Yes,
He
no,
didn't
you
do
can't.
nothing.
No, you can't. Okay. We're having a conversation right now.
He's a footnote.
Let's talk about the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history. You're
Right.
going to talk about the 02-03 season, Tracy McGrady. You're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about 2002-2003 Tracy McGrady.
Right. You are.
You know what I'm going to talk about?
Just like you talk about
2003,
2005.
The Lakers,
Listen,
the Spurs, the New Jersey Nets,
yeah, but I'm
the
talking
Milwaukee
about
Bucks,
individual. We're not talking about teams.
Philadelphia
I'm talking about
76ers.
individual. In 02-03, Sixers weren't good like that. We're talking about individuals.
Yeah, man.
Individual scoring seasons. You're going to talk about 2002,
Okay, he
2003
scored a
Tracy
lot of
McGrady.
points. In the grand
But
scheme
that's
of
all
things.
we're talking
Did
about.
he win an MVP?
Yeah.
We're not
Did he win an MVP?
Bro,
On what team?
Did he win an All-Star game
bro,
MVP?
We're not
On
talking
what
about that
team,
right
though?
now. We're not talking about accolades. We're talking about scoring.
Right.
Just scoring. That's all we talk about.
Scoring.
Getting buckets.
That don't make him great. He don't even have no individual awards, no individual hardware. At least the other players
He got 2 scoring titles.
He do.
from scoring a
Give
lot
it,
of points.
give it a
and
ring.
being a hot
Can't say
dog.
that.
Charles Barkley got
as
an
good as
MVP.
the 3-4 year run. Gilbert Arenas said he never won a scoring title because when he had his 3-4
Right.
year
Yeah,
run,
Yeah.
he did it when Kobe was having his run.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Tracy McGrady won a scoring title when the guy, the littlest dude in the league, was averaging 35 a game.
Yeah.
T-Mac won 2 scoring titles.
Yeah.
And
That's
was watching-
crazy.
And was watching the
That's
playoffs
crazy.
after the first ring.
That's
He
crazy.
didn't have a team. That's all he said. Put me on a winning team. Put me on the not
He
the
was
winning.
on a winning team, and they didn't do shit.
What?
Yao Ming and them.
He not.
Why did nigga keep talking about the Houston
You
fucking
just
Rockets?
said put him on a winning team.
Nigga, we only talking about Orlando. This is why I say, bro, your mind be thinking what you want to
Did you hear
think.
what you just said?
Nigga, on
He
a
said
winning
put him
team.
on a winning team.
Hold up. We only been
It
talking
wouldn't have
about.
mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. He's not that.
We only been talking about this point period of time
We
for
talking
3
about-
years.
So you don't think it's disrespectful for him to say this shit?
In them
And
3 years
Kobe
and
Bryant
not.
dead, not to
No.
defend himself.
And
You don't think it's disrespectful for LeBron James to say he's the second best player and he's the GOAT? He wasn't saying that shit when fucking Kobe was alive. None of these niggas are saying, I love Wade.
He
He's
figured out
saying
a way to
disrespectful
bring
shit. Shaq saying disrespectful shit.
No,
After
no.
we done squashed this shit with Kobe, you come back and say, oh yeah, it was my team. And all this
It
other
was
shit.
his
Niggas
team.
always-
need to keep
Shaq
stop
always said that.
disrespecting.
Shaq always said that. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
stop disrespecting the game, nigga.
Shaq always said that,
Yeah.
even when Kobe
That's a
was
lie,
still here.
nigga.
Shaq
After
always said it was
2000,
my team.
it was Superman and Batman. Superman and Batman are on the same level in the Justice League.
But it was still Shaq's team, though. When the Lakers was three-peating, it was Shaq's team.
Where it wasn't no Robin.
We could say it wasn't a Robin. It may have been Batman and Superman. We could say that.
No, he became.
Two
Listen,
things- he
I'm not
did
saying
become
he didn't
Superman.
become
No,
Superman.
Shaq been Superman. He got a tattoo
No,
on
I'm
his
not saying
arm.
Kobe Bryant
Kobe-
didn't become Batman.
And Kobe did become Batman.
I didn't say
but
that.
It was,
I never said
it
that.
was Superman's team.
Yes.
Let's be clear.
Yes.
Let's be clear. It was Shaq's
So
team.
if Kobe is fucking Batman, motherfucking T-Mac ain't graduated from sidekick school.
Listen,
It's like, okay, it's like this. The Avengers, right? We all know the Avengers. Everybody great in their own right?
Right.
But who's the one they went to all the time? Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It was fucking Tony Stark.
Right.
When it came to the Lakers,
Right.
Batman and Superman.
Right.
Whose team was it? It was Superman's team. It was Shaq's team.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because
No.
look, I think the thing that we need to get, well, a lot of people, and this is people need to get out their feeling when it comes to Kobe Bryant. Listen,
Right.
I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe is my favorite, not just my favorite basketball. He's my favorite athlete of all time. Yeah. Kobe Bryant. I got his fucking shoes on right now. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he's my favorite basketball
now listen,
fan too.
But listen, let's be clear and let's be.
LeBron is the best.
And that's cool.
But
let's be clear and let's be objective.
He wasn't my favorite at first. Remember?
I remember. It's always AI.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always AI.
So that
but let's be
know how much respect
but
I
let's
got
be
for his
objective
game.
here.
Yeah.
Objectively speaking, it was Shaq's team.
Right.
It was Shaq's team.
Right.
So he was getting the ball more.
Because he was the best.
He's the crybaby. He's gonna cry.
Dominant player on the team.
Because he's the crybaby. He gonna cry.
Shaq was unguardable.
You know what Phil said?
Shaq was.
I had to treat Shaq a certain way because he's gonna cry like a bitch,
Shaq
and I had to be tough on Kobe, bro, because he could take it. This is what Phil Jackson said.
How many? Let me take you.
So because you getting the ball more than you the best.
No, let me say this.
Because you are acting like a bitch.
How many?
Oh, you're not passing the big dog. The big dog is not gonna guard the yard if you don't pass me the ball. This is what he said, right?
Listen.
Didn't he say that, Joe?
Can I say this? It's only been 3 times in the league where they changed up the rule for 3 people that I know. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
A skilled, talented player.
Shaquille O'Neal with the Hacker Shack.
Yep.
And Allen Iverson with the fucking crossover.
Yep.
I fuck with
Shaquille O'Neal, they had to start something called Hack a fucking Shack because the man was so fucking dominant.
Dominant or fat?
No, it was the only way to slow
It don't
down.
matter how, if he was fat, big, he was dominant. That whether his bigness is why he was dominant. But if the truth,
there's more people they changed the rule, but I get your point.
Yeah.
Shaq is still one
so
of those.
So for 12th graders, and for 12th graders beating up 9th graders, is that dominant?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because of the sky hook.
And he couldn't dunk.
They didn't want him to dunk no more because he could like fucking stop him. So kind of altered the rules.
Yeah.
Jordan, they created a defense for him because they couldn't fucking stop him with the Jordan rules.
Yeah.
Shaq, Hacker Shaq.
Yeah.
AI, they took the crossover away because nobody couldn't fuck with that crossover.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
And I think that's it.
Do you just imagine if Shaquille O'Neal could make free throws? How many points you think Shaquille O'Neal would average if he could make free throws?
That's a him problem. Like Kobe said,
in that year
when
he was
his craft.
If
he worked at it, he would have got better.
40 fucking points a game, bro.
40, man.
If he would have worked at it, he would have got better.
He's been the first person to average 40.
Yeah, bro.
Since Wilt.
Yeah.
I salute. He might be a cool nigga to chill with. Have his young homie. I see what he's done for Mark Maston and Dennis Scott and other niggas. But as far as my impressionist, I've never been impressed with Shaq. I was a little bit impressed with him when he was on Orlando because he was in shape.
Listen, bro.
And it proves there he's the sidekick because they didn't go to the playoffs until Penny Hardaway came. When he had Scott Skiles, they didn't go to the playoffs.
But that was young Shaq.
That was rookie Shaq.
That was not peak Shaq.
Yeah, that was rookie Shaq.
That was not peak Shaq.
Yeah, that wasn't fat Shaq.
That was rookie Shaq.
Listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fat, big,
Shaq
skinny,
drafted in
tall,
92.
whatever you want to be. Listen, bro.
If all you can do is
you
dunk,
have an advantage,
how is that impressive?
What you mean?
The same thing I said about Giannis.
Win
if
by
all you
any
can do is
means
dunk,
necessary.
how is that impressive? That's not skilled.
Win by any means necessary.
That's not basketball.
No, that is, nigga. Hold up, bro. Is it my fault that I'm stronger?
Basketball is not three-pointers, and it's not dunking. Basketball is the whole game.
Wait. Is it my fault that I'm stronger than you? Let's be real. Is it my fault that I'm bigger than you?
You're weaker than me because all you can do is this. You can't do what everybody else can do. You can't shoot an 18-foot jumper. You can't shoot free throws. You're a liability. They're taking you out in the last 5 minutes of the game.
If all I was able to do was dunk and get to the rim, you think I would do any fucking thing else? You think why?
You should diversify your stock portfolio.
Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
A real quick story that Shaq told once before. I'm paraphrasing because I remember the whole story, but I remember this part.
Yeah.
Shaq in high school was doing what you...
Oh, I know the story you about to tell.
Yeah. What is high school?
What his dad told him.
What did his dad tell him?
Dunk the ball, nigga. Don't stop being pretty. His dad told him the wrong information. He made his son one-dimensional.
He made him the most dominant basketball player ever.
Fact.
Is that not the fact?
Fact.
No, it's not the fact.
Fact.
No, is it not the fact?
If you weigh 100 pounds more than the next nigga and you elbowing him in the face and shoulder blocking him like Shao Kahn in the face and dislodging niggas from their position, that's dominance?
All right. Let me ask. I got a question for the room on this very topic.
Yes.
We didn't all play basketball when we was younger or whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't all play against somebody that was shorter than us.
Right.
What you doing if somebody guarding you shorter than you? Are you going to play
Post
around?
them up.
What you doing if somebody shorter than you? You going to play around at the 3-point line or on the perimeter?
I'm finna drive on him. I'm not finna post up nobody littler than him. That's
See,
That's cheating.
Lying, dog.
That's cheating, bro.
See what I'm saying, bro? That ain't no cheating. Niggas
It is
winning.
cheating.
It's winning.
It's cheating.
Listen.
So posting up
If
somebody,
you got to take the easy way out, that's cheating.
So
Bro,
posting up somebody smaller than you is cheating.
That's all you can do.
Posting up somebody smaller than you is cheating, bro. What are you talking about, man?
I found out. Listen, this is how you know I'm agree with Shaq. Once I found out I could make a pump and make niggas jump every damn near time when
that was his go-to move.
I did it every.
It was his go-to move.
I beat 5 niggas in one day.
I remember that.
Doing the same fucking
I
move.
remember that.
No, that nigga, that's what you mean, nigga.
I was there. I remember that.
I beat 5 niggas that day. Doing the same move. And guess what?
Was Jason McGee with us that day? I think Jason.
Yeah.
Cause me and Jason remember that.
Hey,
and we gonna leave it there. Cause remember who it was again.
Basketball.
We gonna leave it there.
Right? Yeah. Listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Jason, we remember
it's
that.
called winning. Because guess what? But if you don't use your God-given talent and your attributes, nigga, and you guess what you gonna say after you lost? Nigga, all I had to do was
all right.
What?
I'm gonna use Randy Moss for example, right? Me and my cousin had this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
Randy Moss is not as great as to me. He's great, but he's not as great to me as he is to everyone else. Because if all the nigga can do is run streaks and go routes and Hail Marys, I need a nigga that can run a slant and a curl and a comeback and a post corner.
Why?
I need a nigga to run all the routes in the route tree.
Why?
Because that's what I hired him for, to run all the routes in the route tree.
Why would I not use my guy?
I need him to do everything. That shit may not be open, the streak. He may need to peel his fucking route off.
Listen.
The quarterback may need to be under duress.
Why would you not use your advantages?
The advantage is being able to run all the routes in the route tree.
Like Gilbert Arenas said.
And niggas can't play you the
I
one
was
thing.
faster than everybody.
No, nigga.
Was he not?
Okay, if
now,
he's
are
faster
you
than everybody.
lying? See what I said?
If I run a slant, if I run the slant route,
come on, man.
You're gonna get to the spot faster than the other nigga.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
No, nigga.
Was Gilbert Arenas not faster than everybody? Joe, am I lying?
No.
Do you want a person that's capable of one thing or everything?
The second thing I didn't agree with what Gilbert Arenas said about Kobe when he said Kobe had to do a bunch of moves because he couldn't get by people. That was a lie.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lie, Gilbert.
That's hate.
No, I'm not saying it was hate. I'm saying it was a lie. You know better, Gilbert. Don't do that, Gilbert.
If you hire somebody, you want a nigga that can do one thing or a nigga that you ain't got to tell to do nothing. They can do everything.
Nigga, I want to win.
The nigga that can do everything is going to help you win more.
Yeah, but hold on. Everybody on the team is not a do everything player.
Everybody on the team should be a do everything player. That's why Kobe Bryant was great, because he can do everything.
No.
Then we would have the Detroit Pistons and the Spurs.
Thank you.
And
what's
the league would make no money.
What's wrong with that?
Not even that. You would have
That's
a team.
basketball.
The league would make no money though. Nobody.
You would have a team.
About that.
You would have a team.
That's your problem.
You would have a team.
This is business.
You have a team like you would have a team for the
yes.
egos. If everybody could do everything,
Yeah.
because if everybody could score 30 points a game, somebody gonna be pissed off because they're not scoring 30 points a game.
About that.
Somebody gonna be pissed off.
You're right.
If keep it to what you were saying about Randy Moss. If Randy Moss, let's take Jerry Rice, let's take Terrell Owens, let's take Randy Moss.
Right.
If all three of them were do everything receivers, somebody
Jerry
gonna get.
Rice was a do everything.
Listen to what I'm saying. All three of them, if they were all do everything receivers, somebody not gonna get the ball all the time, and somebody gonna get pissed off.
Right.
And out of those three, we know who that person would have been: Terrell Owens. So you don't want everybody to do everything.
Right.
That's why they have thing called roles.
Roles, yes.
Randy Moss got drafted by the Minnesota Vikings because he was a speedster and a deep threat. Not because he could run slant routes.
Right.
Because he could get behind the fucking secondary.
Right.
Hey, get behind the secondary. Dante Culpepper, get behind the secondary. The ball gonna be there when you get there. Just get behind the secondary.
All right, I feel you.
Randall Cunningham, hey, get behind the secondary. The ball gonna be there.
Bill Belichick?
Yes, I do.
All right, Bill Belichick said it. He coached his players to know everyone's job on the fucking team.
Yeah, know everyone's job, not do.
And know how to execute
no,
it too.
Everybody on the Patriots did not know how to do everybody's job.
That nigga had a receiver playing corner.
How did that work out?
Worked out pretty good. They won a couple of Super Bowls.
How did that work out individually for that?
Why wouldn't you want your slot receiver in case your ex go out? Why wouldn't you, if you got a good slot, you might need him to go step out wide, or you might need your outside receiver to come in as a decoy and run a slant route so the tight end could be open. So it's called schematics.
Wait, so Kareem was cheating by doing his sky hook?
No,
every fucking time.
That's not all he had.
No,
he had post work and foot moves.
But guess what?
I mean, he had footwork and post moves.
Was it unstoppable? And when he knew it was unstoppable,
why go to move with the sky hook?
Because he knew they couldn't
what? That's not all he could do, though.
No, because he knew they couldn't what?
They can stop it.
That's not all he
So
can do.
They
why-
can stop it.
So
Fake
That's
right,
not
shoot
all he
left.
can do.
So why? No, listen. So
He
why?
made his free
No,
throws.
here we go.
He had a jump
I
shot.
didn't say
He
that.
could pass.
So why when Kareem figured out that
Shaq
could
could pass
nobody
too.
stop it? Why he just said, man, this is too.
And Shaq had a little baseline jumper too. He
Yeah.
just didn't shoot it much. Shaq had a jump hook too.
Yeah, he did.
Shaq had post moves too.
He did.
It's just his go-to move was boom, boom, boom. Because you can't stop it.
Get better. Stop being nasty.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
If Shaq cared about being in shape, Shaq would be the greatest ever. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, he would.
And I've said this numerous
Right,
times.
right.
Shaq would be the greatest ever if
Yeah.
he cared about being in shape.
Yeah.
Because peak, I've never
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
anybody's peak better than
I ain't
Shaq.
gonna lie, that shit was.
I want to
Never.
comment on something
Never.
you said.
Yeah.
The Spurs and the Detroit Pistons, to me, that is what basketball is supposed to be at its
And that
purest.
makes
That's
no-
textbook.
and that
That's
makes
what
no
I know
money.
basketball to be.
And that
The
makes
rest of the gimmicks, oh, I can dunk, oh, I can dribble, oh, I can shoot.
That's why
That's
people-
bullshit.
that's why people
That's
show
for the
up.
bullshit fans that
No.
don't know nothing about
No.
basketball and the NBA trying to make money off of people that's casuals. I don't want to see casual
That's
basketball.
what this is about money.
I want to see
Business,
real
man.
basketball.
It's a business, man.
This is why they pay niggas $200
Real
million.
basketball.
It's business.
Real
They make
basketball.
money. Listen, Fitz,
What's wrong? What's wrong
Ain't
with
nothing wrong with it.
Just what's wrong with it being
Listen,
the actual essence
guess
of basketball
what?
is
Ain't
purest?
nothing wrong with it, but the NBA would have been out of business a long time ago. You wouldn't even be talking about this.
That's true.
If that's the case,
That's true.
if that was true, why is the WNBA still in business? And
Nigga, that
and
shit
then
ain't
people
in
say that they're not
business.
profitable. No, you said
They're
they
not-
would have been out of business.
Number one, they're not profitable.
They're not
Number
profitable.
two,
All right, so
number two,
they're still in
about-
business.
They're not profitable.
Even though
Number
they
two,
subsidized, but they still in business.
number two,
So
there may
what's,
be
how
number
how,
two, there
how
may
would
be a
the
lockout
NBA go
coming
complain
because these
if
players
they're
want
marketing
money.
toward
Yeah.
the pure basketball
Number
fan.
three,
Listen.
and number three, what's the complaint that the WNBA has all the time? Nobody supports them.
You have people like Shaq say, if people dunked in the WNBA, they would get more support.
They
Who give a
would.
fuck about a dunk?
No, they do. That's why
I don't
hoes
care about
get
a
no
dunk.
money. I'm my bad.
If they
I'm
eliminated
saying-
dunks, I would be happy. Because, nigga, then people will actually have to have skill and talent.
People got skill and talent.
Yeah.
You know how much skill and talent they can make the NBA?
How much talent do it take?
Niggas
Oh,
don't even
dunk.
dunk like
How
that no
much
more.
skill-
All they do
It's
is
2
shoot
points.
three. All they do is shoot
I'm just
threes
saying,
now.
period. I'm not impressed by that either. Because you could be ass and shoot. You can have no handles.
Left hand.
You can have no footwork. You could be a gump and a goofy, but you can shoot.
It's part of the
That
game.
don't make you good.
It's part of the game. It's called a role. Your role is to shoot the ball.
And your role is to get better in
Steve-
all aspects of the game.
It was-
Steve Kerr had a long NBA career. You know
Right.
why? Because he's the fucking percentage wise. Before y'all jump down my
Right.
throat, pause.
Right.
Percentage
He did.
wise,
Say it again.
percentage wise,
Right.
Steve Kerr's the greatest shooter of all time.
Right. Percentage wise.
I'm just
That
saying,
is not
what's
an
wrong with a
opinion.
nigga being
That is
Swiss
a
Army knife?
fact.
What's wrong with a nigga being a
Steve
Swiss
Kerr
Army
didn't
knife?
have the greatest skills and
Right.
all that,
No, didn't.
but percentage wise,
He's known for one
he is
thing.
the greatest 3-point
I
shooter of
agree.
all time.
But you know why Ray
It's
Allen
part of
stand
the
out to me? 'Cause
game.
He could shoot. He could defend. He could
Yes,
dribble.
we
He could
get
pass.
it.
He could dunk.
He
He could do
was.
everything.
He did.
Not just, oh, I can score.
You not lying.
Oh,
You-
I can
you
shoot.
not telling
Oh, I
no
can
lie.
dribble.
But guess what? Advantages, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every human being take.
And,
let me
and,
tell you
and,
something.
Ray Allen never won a
Guess what?
championship at the best
Let me tell you
player
how
on his team.
advantages in life. If a nigga got muscles, he gonna wear a tight shirt. Bitch
Shirt
got
don't fit tight.
a
You
bitch.
ain't gotta make.
No,
you ain't
no,
gotta
no.
wear a
A
tight
bitch
shirt.
got titties. She gonna pop them up.
She don't gotta pop them up. They gonna pop out.
No. Get out of here,
That's
bro.
false.
Everybody use
You
their
know damn
advantages.
well that's false.
You know advantages.
damn well that's
a woman
false,
got
bro.
ass, she gonna wear some tight.
If you got it,
bands.
you ain't gotta try.
No, they gonna do it.
All right, if
Everybody
you got
gonna use it.
swag, you don't gotta try.
No, listen, we talking about advantages.
You know how to
though,
dress,
bro.
you don't gotta try.
No, everybody gonna use what they what
But
they
you still gonna do it because you know you got it. That's what he's saying.
That's what, if you got it, you're gonna use it. So why would a nigga who I don't have to do all this other shit these niggas doing. Give me the fucking ball. I'm about to get this shit over with, and they can't fucking
Can't
stop
do
me.
nothing about it.
Nothing.
And you know what the coach is gonna say? Run the plays through him because they can't do nothing about it.
And guess what? Even the coaches that saying that's all he do, I guarantee they'll take him on his
Hey,
team
guess what?
Absolutely.
and be like, do that for me now.
I'm gonna say,
Hey, you know what they
hold on.
should've
The
did?
Lakers 2000 championship DVD. I still got it.
Uh-huh.
John Sally. Somebody leaned over to me and said, "Hey, the Pacers not doubling the Shaq." John Sally goes, "I know. Shut up so they don't hear us."
Right.
You know why? Because they're not doubling Shaq. So we're gonna get the ball to Shaq.
Right.
We're gonna let him abuse Rick Smith
Right.
and Antonio
And
Davis
Rick Smith
and
was
Dale
abusing him
Davis.
too. He even said it out of his own mouth. Rick Smits was one of those guys that gave me buckets.
What's your definition of abuse?
Right.
Somebody you can't stop.
38-17.
Somebody you can't stop.
38-17.
Somebody you can't stop.
Go with your
Somebody
thought.
you can't stop.
Go with your thought. See, God, go with your thought, man, because you wilding right now.
Go.
You was about to say
I
something.
do not crown or anoint one-trick ponies.
Who's one-trick pony? Who?
Shaq is a one-trick pony. Giannis is a one-trick pony. Blake Griffin is a one-trick pony. All these niggas that all they can do is one thing. Randy Moss is a one-trick pony. He can't run a slant. He can't run a curl. He can't run an out route. He can't run a post corner.
Why do I have to?
Because he should, because it's football. That's what receivers do.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He is.
Is he probably in the
But Jerry
top
Rice
5
is the GOAT.
receivers of all
Jerry
time?
Rice is the GOAT. And he run the whole route tree.
Hold up, listen. Did that make him a Hall of Famer doing just that?
It did.
Is he in a top 5 probably receivers of all time doing that?
Top 3. But he could be top 1 if he did what Jerry Rice did and ran the whole route tree.
That's all I'm saying.
He wouldn't have been.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby.
Hey, Sterling Sharp, Shannon Sharp's brother, Shannon Sharp, by the way, the GOAT tight end, his brother would have been one of, it maybe could have been the GOAT wide receiver. He ran the whole route tree. You know the best running backs? They can catch the ball. They can block. They can run. Not just run.
Rick Smits abused Shaq in the NBA final by averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds.
Okay. Why did Shaq say out his own mouth, centers that gave him problems? Y'all mean Rick Smits? So, I'm just going out what the man said, bro.
It's a difference between giving somebody problems and
he couldn't stop him.
And abusing.
And, of course, he outweighs them by 100 pounds. Maybe not y'all. But my advantage is I'm fatter than everybody.
I ain't gonna say nobody abused me and he only scored 10 points a game.
That's what he said.
No, this is what he meant. Gave me problems. I probably would have scored 40 that night.
He not talking about on defense.
Gave me problems.
He talking about gave him buckets.
Gave me problems means you kind of unorthodox.
Yeah.
There are certain things you do on the court that I can't get with.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Abuse me, is you giving me 35, 40 a night.
Yeah. Ain't nobody.
And Rick Smith, nobody.
Why was Shaq
only one person?
35, 40 a night?
Only one person did that for Shaq.
Why was Shaq giving people 35, 40 a night? Was it because he was good? Or was it because
Hold up, man.
Because he was better than everybody.
Hold up.
That's
or
why.
was it because
he was better than everybody? Because he was better than everybody.
I'm overweight. I'm 600 pound light.
Hey,
I'm leaning on niggas. I'm elbowing niggas.
Nigga
I'm offensive fouling.
Did Shaq just get under the rim and just go? Or did this nigga go fast as a motherfucker?
Offensive foul. Boom. Elbow niggas in the face.
Bye, that nigga
so how many niggas got elbowed in the face? Elbowed in the chest?
Man. Come on, fam. There you go with that bullshit.
No,
man.
I'm keeping it real.
Who had we getting on?
I'm keeping it real.
Who had we getting
Stop
on?
playing.
Today?
Get this overweight fucking baby Huey ass nigga out of here talking about he good.
Who had we getting on today?
You go first, man.
Nigga, Steve coming from his head.
Right. I was the way he's so upset, man. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Give me an advantage, my nigga. I'm using
hey,
that
if I got it on the basketball court, if I got an advantage, hey, milk that well till it run dry.
Man.
I don't believe in cheating. I believe in fair sportsmanship and fair play.
Fuck
man, the world ain't fair.
I'm fair.
I believe in
I'm not a part of this world. Nigga, I ain't got to be evil and wicked because everybody else is cheating.
How you wicked, my man?
Sports is cheating.
In sports, if you have an advantage, milk that shit.
Wait, sports is to win, right?
You play to win. You don't play to be fair. You play to win.
What the fuck is the point of sportsmanship?
I'm not saying cheat. But I'm saying if you have an advantage on the fucking basketball court, you milk that shit. If I got a player, if I'm the coach, I got a player on my team that can't nobody fucking guard.
Right.
Hey, get his ass the ball. And get the fuck out of his way.
Get the fuck out of his way.
And let that man go to work.
Guess what?
Until that defense
And
adjusts.
you might have a
now,
coach
when that
out there,
defense
and
adjusts,
you might have a coach
then
out there
I'm
with my
going to
mentality
adjust.
to say, hey, that bitch over there that can only do one thing, take him out. Get him out.
And you gonna lose.
Get him out.
And you gonna lose.
How you gonna get him out?
And get him out.
How you gonna get him out?
And then
Number 7, I don't want him to score again.
How you gonna get him out?
And then you gonna
Sweep
get
the leg.
fired.
Sweep the leg.
You gonna get fired, bro.
You
That's
gonna lose.
dirty.
Sweep the leg.
That's
you
dirty,
dirty.
bro.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
You
dirty,
cheating.
bro.
Sweep the leg.
That's
dirty,
cheating,
bro.
That's cheating.
That's dirty, my nigga.
You say you got sportsmanship, and that's cheating. So you don't got sportsmanship because you just did some dirty shit.
That's how you counteract one trick pony.
Yeah,
that's dirty, bro.
That's dirty, bro.
That's dirty,
you know
bro.
that's dirty.
That's
you
dirty.
know you fucked up, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Because that was dirty.
I do want to get on some. Okay.
I got. Hey, let me go.
Go ahead.
All right. Who had you getting on?
Pac-Man Jones.
Get on this head.
Adrian Broner.
Get on this
Some
head.
people can do content when they're intoxicated and inebriated. Some people can't.
I just switched my.
Maybe y'all need to go to Drinks to Champs, or maybe y'all need to just get sober. Everything ain't for everybody. You know, we've been doing this shit for 3 years, and you know, I might have me a sip, I might smoke me a blunt, but I'm not going to be coming on here slurred and unprofessional. It's all about the bag. It's all about the optics. It's all about the money. You got to represent yourself and the people that's giving you an opportunity in the right, proper aspect. Like, this is the space for people to get their money, and you can't go on someone else's content and fuck up their bag and give them bag optics and fuck up their sponsorships and have niggas looking like, why you got drunk niggas on your show? Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to get on this person's head, and next week I want to continue this conversation.
All right.
Because we need to talk. I want to talk about this. It's not sports related.
Okay.
Damon Dash.
Get on his head.
The one thing that you did in that interview on the Breakfast Club that I did not like is you lied. You lied. You lied about being the chairman at Revolt because you wanted to get back at Cameron. You got mad because you said Charlamagne don't never bring up anything negative about Jay-Z. And the reason why they don't is because Jay's not in interviews talking about you. You in interviews talking about him. Now you pissed off at Cameron because I guess in your words, Cameron is siding with people that you ops or I guess 50 Cent patted his pockets or something. You was like, that's not Harlem or whatever. And you mad because I guess Cameron is going to work with 50 Cent, this, that, and the other, because 50 bought the rights to pay it in full or he didn't, whatever you say. Listen, Damon Dash is too smart of an individual to lie. I didn't understand the whole, what were you trying to accomplish there? Because Cameron was saying some stuff about, and then the part you lied about, which I kind of believe Cameron, is the Big L thing, because I don't know much about Big L, but I do know Big L wasn't the type that fucked with a lot of people. So you talking about we was in the car dropping off bricks and Cameron started crying and too many people then said that's not what happened because Big L didn't fuck with you like that, and the Big L knew you had bricks in the car, he would have made a call and you wouldn't be here right now. Look, Damon Dash, you don't gotta lie. We know you and respect you enough to know what you about and what you've done for the hip-hop community, and your resume speaks for itself. You don't gotta lie, bro. You don't have to lie.
I fuck with Dame.
I do want to. I do. We gotta save this conversation for next week because I know you had a lot to say about this.
I don't really have too much to say. I just was gonna say I fuck with Dame, and I feel like the situation with him and all the Harlem Nights, even the niggas that's on Cam's show, that shit should be kept behind closed doors. I agree with him. But that's their OG.
The reason why
all that shit should be handled behind. They shouldn't be putting that shit in the net. Like if me and you got an issue,
who put it out there?
We're gonna talk to each other on the phone. We're not gonna come on the podcast and air each other out.
But you know who put it out there? The person that's saying it should be done behind closed doors.
Cam be taking his pop shots.
Cam takes shots because Dame put it out there.
I'm talking about before all this. He said, when Dame called me, I don't answer my phone.
But that's not taking a shot. That's just saying I don't answer the phone when he called. He never said nothing negative about Damon Dash until Damon Dash started saying the shit he was saying.
To be concluded till next week. This is the Sports Space with Big and Skip. Press that like button, press that share button, press the subscribe button, tell a friend, bring a friend, come again. It's all love up here. I know we get excited, we get animated, but it's all love, and it's all for the content. See y'all next week.
Yeah.